Have you ever been in a room full of people and still felt completely alone? Have you ever looked at your phone, hoping someone would text you, but no message came? Here is the surprising truth. Loneliness is not about being alone. It is about feeling unseen, unheard, and disconnected. Today, we will explore the hidden psychology of loneliness, why millions of people feel it every day, and how one small change can completely transform your life. Stay until the end, because the final lesson might change the way you see yourself forever. Imagine this. A young man lives in a big city. He has a good job, hundreds of followers on social media. He smiles in every picture, but every night he eats dinner alone. He scrolls through his phone for hours. He laughs at funny videos. Then he puts the phone down, and the silence returns. This story is not rare. It is happening to millions of people around the world. Psychologists say loneliness has become one of the biggest emotional challenges of modern life. And the scary part is, many lonely people don't even realize they are lonely. Many people think loneliness means having no friends. That is not true, Paka. You can have a big family, many friends, a loving partner, and still feel lonely. Loneliness happens when your heart wants a deeper connection than your life is giving you. It is the gap between the relationships you have and the relationships you truly need. That gap creates pain. Thousands of years ago, humans survived in groups. Being alone was dangerous. If you were separated from your tribe, your chances of survival became much lower. Because of this, our brains learned something important. Being alone feels like danger. That ancient survival system still exists inside us today. When we feel disconnected, the brain becomes more alert. Stress increases, negative thoughts become stronger, small problems suddenly feel much bigger. That is why loneliness can feel physically painful. Your brain is trying to protect you. Many people believe social media makes us more connected. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it creates the opposite effect. You open your phone, you see people traveling, laughing, getting married, buying new houses, starting new businesses. Slowly, your brain begins comparing your life with theirs. You think, everyone is happy except me. But remember, social media usually shows highlights, not reality. Behind many perfect pictures are people fighting private battles. Never compare your real life to someone else's best moments. Loneliness changes the way we think. A lonely mind often whispers, "No one cares about you. You are not important. You will always be alone." The more we believe these thoughts, the more we avoid people, and the more we avoid people, the lonelier we become. It becomes a cycle, a very painful cycle. But here's the good news. Thoughts are not facts. Your mind can lie to you. Let's talk about Sarah. She moved to a new city for work. Everything looked perfect. Nice apartment, good salary, beautiful office. But every evening she returned home to an empty room. Weeks became months. She stopped answering calls. She stopped going outside. She believed nobody cared. One day she decided to do something small. She joined a local reading club. The first meeting felt uncomfortable. She hardly spoke. The second meeting was easier. A few weeks later, she had real friends. Not because her life suddenly became perfect, but because she took one small step. Sometimes healing begins with one simple action. If you often feel lonely, remember these simple ideas. First, talk to someone. Not through likes, not through emojis. A real conversation. Second, spend less time comparing your life with others. Focus on your own journey. Third, help someone else. Kindness creates connection. Even a small act can make both people feel less alone. Fourth, take care of your body. Sleep well. Exercise. Go outside. A healthy body supports a healthier mind. Finally, be patient. Real friendships are built slowly. Strong relationships take time. The hidden truth here is something most people never realize. Loneliness is not always your enemy. Sometimes it is a message. It tells you, you need real connection. You need meaningful conversations. You need people who truly know you. Instead of running away from loneliness, listen to what it is trying to teach you. Sometimes pain becomes the beginning of growth. If you are feeling lonely today, please remember this. You are not strange. You are not weak. And you are definitely not the only one. Millions of people are fighting the same silent battle. The strongest people are not those who never feel lonely. They are the ones who choose to reach out, to keep hoping, and to connect again. Because one conversation, one friendship, or one small decision can completely change a life, maybe even yours. If this story helped you see loneliness in a new way, share it with someone who might need these words today. And remember, the opposite of loneliness is not simply being with people, it is being truly understood.